wrapping around, and obviously the turret deactivated, given the positioning of Ivy, and now they get the jump, and RB gets the bad news. Mini to find the first kill of the map. As all of Nongshim going to be scrambling to try to get back into position. Tripwire catching one, Martin holding close, looking to catch them off guard on this swing, and will be able to get a kill for himself. Pipo as well joining in from the garage doors, looking for a little bit more, but Francis will be able to collect a second, so into a 3v3. And this will be Ivy absolutely dead to rights right before he maybe would have had a chance to contend against Mini. Push the garage, Clip gonna be good for both, and Mates gonna be good for the pistol round win.
Oh, and instantly a headshot. X-Ross taken out.
Yep, the punish found halfway now towards that dimensional drift. It's Francis, only one buying up a Sheriff. Trying to put it to use, Downbeat's gonna be good for one, but now duelist for Nongshim gonna be left on the floor. Just RB and Ivy, classics in hand to try to see if they can make a go of anything, get some damage in. See if they can funnel it in. And Ivy on the drop down, Martin will be able to pursue and deepen up from behind. A 3K form and a 2-0 start, clean stuff for Mates.
Look at Starkso again.
Swing around the corner. Glyph, however, going to be overwhelmed. Ivy collecting that kill, tries to turn back to find the enemy Yora, but Martin continues to excel. 6-1-1, 7-1-1. And can he get some more in the round? RP just stuck here within the smoke, is going to be good for the one. Retaps it, Martin, snaps on, looks for the ace. RP will deny, but cannot get the round win. Mini will reposition. Francis at the same time, the dimensional drift is in, spotting out the two players at garage, calling that for RB, but Downbeat's now gonna be taken down. Pipo finding him at backside, finds another. The exit's there, Francis good for one. But now the neural depth invested here in their face, looking for the shot on the side across, but Pipo will track him down. Gets himself flush against the wall as they go fishing into the corner. Spots him out and has him lined up. Fantastic position for X-Ross, and he gets a third. Crosshair just perfectly placed to clean up Glyph. The jump across, Pipo now going on the entry, immediately shut down, and Francis out like a thief in the night. Thrown up over the top, Martin looking for the readjust. It's gonna be Starzo to collect the kill, but now the relay bolt goes in. The try to hold him back, double swing in the corner, and RB comes away with two. Downbeat with one, and now it is just a Downbeat sprinting at him, playing in RB.
Mates have gotten a little one-dimensional, so Nongshim been able to rotate well, take space well. They've got a
Ross
great
is
read.
in such an invested position here, and he hits the transfer for all three! Unbelievable! Finds another, clipped by the op shot, and Ivy's got the finisher, 7-5. A rough start for Nongshim, but what a rally back! Double push, ready to come through that garage, but a double face from Ivy and Downbeat to try to slow them up. Starts with a shock darts, able to find one, but they get one apiece. And now it just starts out. The veteran, the Champions winner, to try to clutch it out, but damn it, the smooth criminal that Mates need to get themselves back into the half. And Mini picks his timing gorgeously. 4 bullets remaining in this Vandal. The swing, only needed one, swaps over to the Ghost. Cam to try to spot, and Dumpy gets the Red Bull clutch. Couple shots flying through, Glyph willed away, down to 37 HP. There's a right click from Downbeat, able to find one, looks for the follow-up, doesn't make it happen. His gun barrel spotted, Glyph, he thought he had the kill, but he just doesn't confirm it. Ivy stays alive. The swing into the corner, RB looking to try to get some value with that frenzy, but will just fall to the wayside. Francis is gonna be good for one, but they are just getting overwhelmed and stormed out of this side. Pipo, another 3K round for him. Mates marching their way back into this map. Francis should be dead on the swing. Well, does manage to find the one. It's gonna take a hell of a lot more than that. And Pipo again, another 3K for this Neon. They are all in position. Just Starso still a ways away, but has that Hunter's Fury to try to go ahead and peel off some of that pressure. Opens up with it. Finds RP. The spike now dropped onto the floor. Glyph able to find two! As they just align, he gets the collat. Francis and Downbeat both gonna be struck down. Ivy, however, on that flank, comes away with 2 kills. X-Ross able to find one! Oh! That's Ivy! A 1v1. He's got the judge at range. Needs another weapon. Does Starso. As he rewraps, and right now Ivy is not buying it. The alarm bot set up the block off the one side. This is gonna give him a lockdown as well. Recalls it. The swing in the corner! And Ivy! What an ungodly Red Bull clutch!
They're already pulling quite a bit.
They're already getting some good damage in. Francis taken down low. Downbeat still going to be able to find a kill as many will fall. Immediate backpedal there from Starzo, but the rest of the team still working their way forward into the B site. Now being heard is Ivy. Supposed to that setup, but now starting to get broken down. That flank going to be noted as X-Ross finds the kill onto Starzo. Downbeat just dancing around in heaven. Able to find a kill before getting traded out, and just like that, Francis taking that early contact, that early damage, survives and finds the final kill, and Snongshim get the pistol. Flashes in, Francis with that judge going to be able to find one. Now they know the buy is in play, but Ivy still so far forward, ends up getting caught by it. Big advantage now into the hands of mates. They look to tie things up 1-1 immediately. TP in, RP, hounded down, and Martin is right back to it. The 4K. Downbeat trying to get himself forward into the site so he can actually utilize this shotgun. Relay bolt going to be coming in. Downbeat sliding forward, able to find one, get some damage on that follow-up there. As Beepo will get his legs cut up beneath him. Martin's still here! And Downbeat gets two with a Bucky! Doesn't send out the 0 point, turns away. And there's the timing. There's the catch. Glyph, however, still going to be out here at spawn, but Francis has the spot, has the kill. Downbeat trying to scale his way forward, but Martin's still here, so fire, but RP able to trade that one back. RP finds himself 3! And okay, the timeout call works a treat, just the one casualty. Invest that judge in alongside that vulnerable. There goes Martin, knows that he tagged up the enemy Neon as well. Looks for a little bit more. Glyph with a nice headshot. We'll be able to catch him on the jump, but Ivy's still here, still standing, still breathing, still fighting. Swings in, now puts that spike down on the floor. As the Nightfall does go across, gets the K into these players. And Ivy has the transfer, another 4K from him. Just the double join up, pop of the ultimate, and Martin finds value from it immediately. RB eliminated. Downbeat trying to play this one out patiently. Sell him on fake info, but Downbeat, oh, he gets whippy. With 40 seconds, Glyph could do the same, could even sprint over to B if he wanted, but we'll just go for a corner plant towards Halls. Tucks behind the box, is dialed in on the angle.
Oh, the timing.
Oh. No, he doesn't! Snaps out of it fast enough, and RB! They push for it. He is very far forward. That curveball can get the catch, but he still gets that shot on the Beepo. That is unbelievable, and Ivy just massacres the remaining 3. Sat back watching for it, Downbeat at the same time, just gliding forward. Francis giving his life over. Ivy still gonna be good for the one, but cannot find Beepo, but now they know that there's an operator in play. Do they want to hunt for this is my question.
Oh, hell yeah, you do.
He has a Vandal. Oh, and he's got damage on him. And Downbeat is around the corner, and Downbeat collects the kill. Relay bolt to delay. Downbeat the slide forward. He's looking for the shot. Will only be able to find some Mattagran damage. X-Ross is there for the punish. Player advantage is now expounded upon as Glyph is the last one standing, and he is a world away from this A site.
Now you can get X-Ross's ult off this plant and set yourself up for success. And again, on the attacker side, once Nongshim gets there, it's Ivy with 3.
Once again, into the connector, 2v3. They're trying to clutch it now, the 1v3, Martin. The weight of the world, potentially this map, this entire series on his shoulders right now in this moment. Relatively healthy, the curveball forward, looks for the kill, but X-Ross manages to hold his own. It's just Beepo and Mini to try to hold this line. Stem the tide here in some fashion. The slide forward immediately shut down. Push forward into the poison orb, finds the timing. Gorgeous from Glyph. A 3K, potentially the 4 as a shock dart takes RB so very low. They are making this impossible for him. It's the Guardian. And high pen damage comes to fruition, but what a round from Glyph. Fast rotation's gonna be coming through as Starzo is hitting the dink there on RB, takes Ivy down to a sliver as well, and RB just swings right into the spray. Just could not confirm that kill. And now the spike. Trying to get an angle, but it's gonna be Starzo out from yard, able to find that kill. X-Ross now striking. Finds the operator, sends out a seize, needs to recover the spike, is able to do so, but it's only 18 seconds to try to play around with. He just has no idea where Glyph is at. Towards CT, now the swing, getting ready to come through at Halls, and it's gonna be Starzo with a 4K to tie it up at 10-10. Martin has some backup, Mini there at Heaven, has that Odin in play, and Martin a clean tap. Sits down RB, the spike now gonna be dropped. Plays well set up, there's the ping reveal, Martin finds himself a 3rd. Could very well be on for an ace, but Francis will be able to deny it away. Oh, Francis with a 3rd of his own. Loom of the orb, the scale forward. Watching for it, but no. Glyph winning out that fight. Francis now dead. Ivy to try to be the difference maker to get Nongshim back into the lead. Or can Glyph deliver another massive clutch? He's just going to be disrespecting this fight. Just strafes across it, but Ivy now aware of this. Knows that he's got some damage on him. It can all come down to one headshot, but Ivy finds the win again. Molly in hand, the Prowler to check, doesn't get the catch there on the Beepo. As Ivy just tries to hold forward. Solo with the shorty in hand, swings in, shuts down one. Technically restable there for Mini. If they can find the space, but there you go. Starzo brings him back from the grave. The swing out, the charge! Massacres them all! Dumby just runs over them as Nongshim get up to match point. He's got a judge, and he still has an overdrive behind this. The drone over the top. Ivy gonna be spotted quickly, has to backpedal, but will get caught. Critical mistake here from Nongshim's Viper. There's a curveball in. Dumby blinded up. Francis, however, able to find one, and Dumby! He just slides right in! Another 3 kills! Glyph will sit him down, but I don't think he can make this one happen. He cannot! He is overwhelmed! Dead! 13-10 again! Nongshim